Yo, sorry about that. I had to start the audio version, and excuse me as I eat a baguette and half a bolo bun, but not much food
Hope you
today.
like ASMR.
Yeah, bread. I was joking. Nothing like spiking your insulin right before you do a little live.
All right, real quick. What do we got? We got Classy, Kuglak coming in again.
Kuglak.
Arlen's here that we know of.
How's everybody doing today? We had a really fun. Somebody said echo. Do we have echo, or do we sound good? Hello. Hello.
I'll always do the check.
How are we sounding? Okay. Arlen said it was on his end, but if it is on us, let me know. It's not the first time we've ever had
What?
issues. I finally got some,
No.
you know, I pay for fiber. 1,000 up, 1,000 down. I've been getting 100 up and 100 down, sometimes under, like 80 up and 80 down.
You're getting
since
ripped off.
February. Yeah, I finally got it. I'm getting 600. Anywhere from 4 to 6 up and down in my room now. So hopefully we do actually see. That's as of last week it was resolved. Finally. So hopefully we see some fluidity increase in the live stream.
Oh, I hope so.
How's everyone doing though?
Chomp.
I'm not going to eat like this. I'm sorry. I won't do it.
There's people who make a living doing that, making all sorts of gross sounds.
The mukbang.
I'm one of those people that cannot.
No, that's why I won't do it. I'll move off camera if I go to have a bite.
I suffer from
If
that.
you see me do this, I'm having a bite of food, okay?
I don't like the sound of food.
So yeah, we got Arlen in here. We got Classy. Kugla. What up? Who else we got in here?
On a
If you're in
Sunday
here-
afternoon.
I always appreciate that. If the fact that we get more than one person, and that one person being me and you, is remarkable to me. So thank you everyone who tunes in and hangs out with us and everything like that.
I want some food.
Tomorrow's
I do too.
episode,
He eats in front of me, Classy.
right? Tomorrow's video is like, I'd say almost an hour of Connect thoughts and wrap up and all that. So if you're interested in our opinions on
Yeah.
Meta Connect and stuff like that, definitely stay tuned for tomorrow. I don't know if I
Classy.
shared this in the right spot. Let me make sure I
Struggle's
shared
real.
this in the right spot before I
Pedal Rebel.
find out I didn't.
Pedal Rebel VR.
Oh yeah, I did. Okay. Whew.
Why does that name sound familiar to me?
Pedal Rebel VR was on our
Showcase.
He's the one with the bike.
He's
In
the
the
one
car
that was
environment.
like, had the jacket on,
Yeah,
the
Pedal
motorcycle
Rebel's
helmet,
awesome.
pants.
Pedal.
When
We're doing
gangster.
another VR gaming showcase this December. If you want to hop in there,
No pun
I'll
intended.
post the. I should have put it in the description here. I'll add it to this video description. Just a minute. Let me get that link. And we got Simply Delicious in the house. We may plug them
From the
tomorrow's
biggie.
episode.
Yeah, you laid a pretty heavy plug.
Well, probably should do it more. You know, so it was the least I could do.
Classy Simply would be my other half. That's her company.
Let me copy this URL.
The U.S. version. There's some thieving Canadians
Yes,
that
those gosh darn
thought it'd be
Canadians
cute to
stealing
take
our
that name
names.
too.
There we go. There's the showcase link. I'll throw it in this live stream description in just a moment as well, too, if I can get there. But yeah, tomorrow's episode is probably about half on MetaConnect, if not 3/4 on MetaConnect. Quite a lot of talking for not being there.
It was worthy. Yeah, you know what?
It was really
If,
fun.
if we had
Wrap up.
lied and said we were there, which we
You
would
might have
never do,
thought.
you wouldn't have known.
You might have
Honest
thought
to
we
God,
actually
I
were.
don't think
Oh, the
you,
showcase link is already in the episode.
I don't think you would know.
Dude, besides us saying, like, you know, wish we could have seen this. Yeah, no, you make a good point. We did a damn good wrap up. It was a lot of fun.
I had a good time. I mean, I always have a good time. Sometimes I just have a better time.
And what's everyone been playing this past week as well, too? We went back into Dungeons of Eternity last night to play around with the live camera on it. Forgot to mention that on, tomorrow's episode. But, so a lot good on it. Some things I do kind of wish there's like a selfie stick option and stuff like that. But it's cool you can let go of the camera and it snaps to your stomach and it still keeps recording.
Yeah, it just knows what you're supposed to be, how you had it.
I feel like it's made for the third-person view in that one.
Yeah, otherwise,
Because I don't know how you would do the selfie cam with it consistently playing.
well, no, that's just for a selfie.
Yeah, that's just for a quick selfie.
That's for the group picture.
Liv is on fire, man. Like, Prison Boss was one of the first utilizations of it that I saw where it was like, if they can get this in more games
That
like
was-
this, it's huge.
Prison Brass was the first easiest utilization I've seen.
Yeah, and
For,
it's
like, just
getting more popular, too.
click.
A lot of games are implementing it. Liv is so good. Liv is on fire right now.
They're the only ones that can.
Ooh, Pedal Rebel said he's dropping the MetaQuest store page soon. Like he's making it go live. When's the game come out?
Mm-hmm. And no, you don't need an exercise bike to do it, correct? Man, that's a good video. That was a good trailer.
Telling you off
Went
camera.
hard.
I'm chewing. Nobody wants to see that.
Nom, nom, nom.
Nom, 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 nom. Some Samsung XR headset rumors too. Maybe coming out the end of October, it seems. That's pretty cool.
Grandma's not been playing VR. The hell you doing? No,
What?
I'm kidding. No, sometimes life happens. And sometimes a little break is the best thing you can do.
Mm-hmm.
That used to happen to me if I play a certain game hard, like competitively. And then I'd stop for a week, go back to it, and like be better than I was when I had left it.
That's happened to me with jiu-jitsu too.
Mm-hmm.
Take a week off and you hit a
Sometimes
new
you
level.
just, oh yeah, weightlifting. It doesn't matter. Your body just gets adjusted to it. And
When you get too lost in the sauce, might say, you won't, you kind of hit a plateau. There's diminishing returns in life, right? When you do the same thing over and over again every day. So it is good to take a step back and reset.
Yep.
Well,
Classic drinking.
That's a funny response.
I play flat screen games every day. Been playing Frostpunk too.
How was that?
Fucking loving it. It's a
Is
lot
that on-
different than the first one.
Is it? I never played either.
First one's really, dude. First
on-
one's hard as hell.
Is it on Game Pass?
The second one, yeah. You don't know. You don't have to have played the first one to play the second one at all either. It's totally different. Same kind of pretense. You're living in a frozen world now, but
I want to play. Shit, what was it? I was just talking to you about it last week because you mentioned one of the games in the series to me. Deep Rock Galactic. I want to play Deep Rock Galactic with you real bad.
oh yeah,
Because I love Into Black, and everyone always said Into Black was like Deep Rock Galactic, but I never really played Galactic. I think you were talking about Survivor was the one you were talking about
could have been.
because it just came out on Game Pass. But no, Deep Rock Galactic looks great. It's co-op. I definitely want to play that with you sometime. Let me take a look at Survivor one real quick.
Survivor.
Deep Rock Galactic Survivor.
Survivor.
Is this one? The one
Yeah,
you've been?
pretty sure.
The kind of top-down style. That looks fun, man.
Single player.
Single player?
Yeah,
That's sad. Deep Rock Galactic is known.
that's the
for-
one on Game Pass.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, the bullet hell.
The main one is known for being a co-op game. That's interesting that
Arlen, have a good rest of the day.
Arlen's heading out.
Yep. Arlen's been honing the coding skills.
Yeah. Ooh, really?
So who's making what game?
Well, if you're...
The gentleman with the name Pedal Rebel VR. If you go to our showcase, you'll see
A nice little trailer of
there's
his,
a nice
too.
trailer of it.
I like Pedal Rebel's trailer. That was a lot of fun. Hopefully we see him on this next showcase, too.
I'll promise you this, you're going to get in good shape. Your leggies are going to be strong. If you play it like he does, you're going to have some serious legs.
Maybe start of the year we do another little Les Mills challenge for a month or something.
I'm up for
Not
it.
challenge where it's like competitive, but like let's see the best that we can all do for ourselves, right? Les Mills is like peak too. I love Les Mills body combat.
Well, it's so rounded.
And the coaches in there. Oh, by round, you make a good point with like the lower body workouts and
Pick your, almost like isolation to a degree.
of course listen to your body. Don't overdo it or anything like that. If something hurts, stop. Don't do things till you hurt.
No more workout games. This one's a fun one, though.
Les Mills is good.
I've never played it, though, admittingly, Grandma, so I cannot tell you anything outside the scope of what we posted in the Ruff Talk VR Showcase
Oh, what, Pedal Rebel?
2024.
Yeah, we haven't played it yet.
I honestly couldn't. It's a mystery.
We need to. We definitely need to.
It's a real Scooby-Doo mystery.
Should we make it a requirement for next year's showcase, for this winter showcase? We have to get access to the game.
games.
I will not show a game that I have not played. Simple like that.
Right. No. I wish. There's some, dude.
Well, we know
like
the way the
year
game
after
development
year.
goes. Sometimes things aren't always in playable builds, and
Yeah, I respect the fact that
even
you're not
if you
going to get
think
something
you might
broken.
want it so early,
Yeah.
you know, you think of how it is going through a glitch in VR. It's like, do you really want it that
You
early?
want to be disappointed?
I remember that was a big thing when we first started the podcast. We were like, give it to us at any stage. I don't really care. Like,
Yeah,
but like,
now I
you
care.
know, I get it.
I
Yeah.
used to say that about I Expect You to Die.
But like,
I'll
a
take it in
puzzle-
wireframe mode.
but a puzzle that doesn't work, you know,
Yeah.
do you want that? And you know the way VR media is, you know, sometimes you only get one shot with these people.
All right. Pedal Rebel's saying if he's done his job right, it won't feel like a workout game.
Ooh, so with the MetaQuest store page going up, are you able to say, Pedal Rebel, when we might be able to expect such a game to be playable?
What torture have you got coming?
I like that mentality as if you're doing a game that's a lot of physical workout. It shouldn't feel like a workout. It's kind of the philosophy.
If you're gamifying something,
Yeah.
gamified should take the precedence of the...
Let me lock in. Let me get the full immersion. Let me put on the headphones. It's full immersion coming right now. The headphones. I'm locked in, baby. There we go. Now I'm next to you.
Now it's for real.
Now it's real. Now we're talking. We had a fun episode tomorrow. I had like a lot of fun of it. By the time we hit the Patreon, I even took a little bathroom break. And
Could have stopped.
I was like, that was a damn good wrap up. Like I felt proud of it. That was a fun one. Ooh. Early access 2026. You had 75 people joining an alpha and got some good feedback. Nice.
Everything's torture when you're 66.
Breathing.
Stop lying. You're 56.
That's funny.
Grandma just likes spreading lies.
I like, man, I wish I had Hyperscape, the new meta demo.
I gotta check my versions.
I'm stuck on version 79 on all of my headsets. They've locked me out. They don't want me to have 81. I'm gonna pee myself if you go home and have 81. But I want you to have 81 so you can go scan.
Yeah, I don't know. If I got 81, I'll take it tomorrow.
You like that idea though? I was
going
like,
to the fair tomorrow. Yeah,
it'd be so cool.
I'll get up freaking 5:30 in the morning if I have to.
Well, when I mentioned it to you, you just listed every reason why it would work good for you. You're like, I get there an hour early. Like,
yeah, I'll get there early. And if I don't have the version, I'm not getting there early. Mm-hmm. But I'm accustomed to. But we kind of changed the routine. Let Tracy get up first and do her thing.
Has anyone tried the Hyperscape demo for Meta? Where if you have
Does anyone have
version 81? I know. How do you people have version 81?
Where's Inferno? He's got to have one on his 16 headsets.
I've always felt like your headsets are a little bit ahead of mine with operating systems.
Sometimes,
there's something about your account that you get the updates before me pretty consistently.
You don't do that Zuckerberg retirement donation? I don't know.
You didn't go to the back room last Connect?
You didn't. Your gift bag didn't have knee pads and chapstick? The fuck, dude? I don't know. I get the versions quick.
No, I let you do it for both of us. You know?
Right. Well, it didn't work, did it?
We get too carried away, man. Like we were joking with Wanda too in our Discord.
Not gonna lie, we got the stream coming up. It's a long one.
It's scary.
It's like we're talking minimally half a day on a minimum.
Mm-hmm. The Ruffathon, you mean, on Saturday, November 1st. Stay tuned for that.
I have to be so careful with
It's going to be a 12-hour minimum,
especially start getting
plus.
Giddy. You really want to spice it up? Have a mandatory gin and tonic every 2 hours. It doesn't seem like that'd be a big deal.
It would when you're talking on a mic.
But that 20 minutes of each 2 hours would be pretty loose.
There's been a very few times that we've had a drink and gone on a mic. And every time I've ever done it, I've felt like before the glass is even done, I could feel myself getting carried away with verbally, you know?
So, I hate it when it's in a social gathering and you feel yourself like
the last thing I would want to do.
Testing the waters, going up and up and up. Like, oh, just shut up.
$50 donation tier, $50, we got to have a GNT.
No, I would not do that.
$100?
1,000. No, because dude, listen.
I know, I don't like pushing that stuff.
If I saw me and I was listening and they were like, okay, we're going to, for every $50 you donate, 2 idiots got to have a 6-ounce gin and tonic, right? I'd probably pony up an easy $250.
That's just you.
That's just me.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Let alone a private chat. I might start to be like,
let's do it by money goal. Like every time we hit this goal, then it's locked one in. I don't know. We can think of something fun.
Hit 5K, I'll have a gin and tonic.
We
every 5.
Just due to Meta Connect this past week, we slowed down on the planning of the showcase, especially with communicating with devs and stuff. The industry's gone last week, right?
They were all in San Francisco.
But ASAP, I'm hoping to get out news on potential schedule, reward tiers and stuff like that.
Back to business.
The point of the Ruffathon is to top off and finish this studio, which again we're doing no matter what, just to be a little less in the red, I guess, overall with it. No. So we got to make it fun, man. We got to make it enticing for these people, you know.
You never sent Spoon a message.
I tag Spoon.
Okay.
In general Chat. I said it's more fun to me this way at this point.
Fair enough.
I said I tagged Spoon and I said Ping. Let me make sure that was Spoon I tagged too. You know.
Oh, I hope it's not.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Ping. Remember when pokes? Remember poking people?
You can still poke people.
But that was like the only thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just like
it was so
so
weird.
and so poked you.
I poked people.
I'm like, it sounds very violating.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to get poked.
It's unconsensual too.
Yeah, dude, you didn't have a choice. Someone just saw you and poked you.
Like,
That's not how real life works.
poke. Hey, I'm upgrading my phone. I'm just waiting for the phone case to come in before I use it. But I got an iPhone 17. Is there any cool features and stuff like that I should be aware of and play around with? Anything like that?
Crystal clear porn.
Well, you know what? They advertised, I loaded up, and the first thing they're advertising is the liquid crystal display. And all I can think of is Ben Outram from Swingle. That's his
Liquid crystals.
Yeah, and that's his PhD. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
I almost screenshotted it and wanted to send to him. I love Ben Outram. Not seeing people like that is what kills me about Connect. He was at Connect this year.
You know what's cool about the times we've interviewed him is we've gotten him to go down the road.
And he's always hesitant to, like, I don't know if people want to listen to this. Like, I want to listen to this.
Well, it's double-edged because I love Squingle, and I want him to sell Squingle. No, I want him to be successful in the VR side. I feel like he doesn't necessarily need VR to be.
He's got a PhD in liquid crystal displays.
Yeah, so I don't feel
or
like
maybe not displays liquid crystal.
I don't feel like the belly's gonna growl every night and be like, oh, I have no food, no one's buying my. So I love going down I could do a full hour of like, all right, dude, just blow my mind. Because he's got the photography of it. It's like, there's some pretty amazing shit there.
Yeah, we got to get him back on again in the future. I love Squingle. I love that he's with Viral Games as well. I always call him VRAL Games because that's how it looks to me. Hidalgo from VRAL is, they've got Squingle, they've got V-Rider, they've got ExoShock coming. ExoShock is going to be a massive shooter. They're not really leaning us so much on the PvP side.
We haven't seen any V-Rider tournaments in like big push.
V-Rider is such a good game. For motorcycle games, there's V-Rider.
Because they have motorcycle sim setups, so it's like there's no reason you couldn't bring 4 or 5 to an event.
V-Rider's a great game, and there's V-Racer Hoverbike, and those are like that's what you got, baby. For
that's another one that could easily imagine getting on a real hover bike. I mean, not really hovering away. But
I think both of those games would do great simulator. At a convention with demoing.
They'd crush it. A little too good. Then
Me
you
and
get
you
home
always
and you
had
wouldn't
that
have all that cool shit.
Expo Center vision with demo. Like imagine, look, the Navy has a VR headset, a mixed reality demo at the Big E. The fact that that's a home run for demoing Quest. There should be a meta booth at the Big E selling Quest headsets.
If you can't,
I feel like that's slept on how big of an event the Big E is. Millions of people.
But becomes the largest city in the state.
Poor West Springfield, no driving around there, but
no. Yeah, you're legit talking.
They're not releasing numbers this year.
No, it's part of an effort to not really let people know how busy it is and when it's busy.
Well, they said it's in response to criticisms of overcrowding.
Yeah. So I don't know how not telling people how many people are going to be
that's
there.
worse to me.
But they did make some flow changes. So I'm telling you this. I've not walked it in the times where I come out of the state building and all I see is shoulder to shoulder people. That is way too many friggin' people. Or you try to walk through a building, and so I haven't seen that personally yet. I know yesterday was, of course, their busiest day.
I like when they give numbers.
Yeah.
So then I can say, like Meta, there's 1 million or 2 million people that go throughout the thing.
I'm sure if you were Meta and you sent them a message and were like, hey, what are your numbers?
I think it's crazy that they're not at the Big E demoing MetaQuest headsets and Ray-Bans. They would sell a fuck ton of them.
The Ray-Bans, they could sell them all day long. A $400 price point at the Big E is nothing.
Yeah, but you think of kids running up to get demoed, mom, dad, like you could do giveaways with them, like play a game there to potentially, Meta would crush it with VR headsets at the Big E.
No, not even. Almost any. Well, I mean, what makes because it's a state fair. It's just, it's ours, New York's,
come
Maine,
there to spend
New Hampshire,
money.
Vermont, and Rhode Island state fair. Not New York.
People come from all over the country, it's New England. Yeah. Come all over the country, all over the world. And they come to spend money. It's crazy that Meta's not there. They would make their money back in handfuls. And it would, let's say they didn't sell a single headset. it would bring such brand awareness to those products.
The Ray-Bans would be the easier sell.
I think it would be smart to just have a Meta booth sell it all, right? You have a VR section,
Yeah,
you have
like
a
a Meta
wearable
store.
section. Yeah.
100%, dude.
And I could totally see I have the vision of it in my head too. Like
Right in the exhibition hall too.
oh my God, they would do so good at the Big E.
Or they could have their own outdoor setup like Harley Davidson does.
They can have their dried mangoes there for you, you know?
You know, Meta ever comes to New England and I somehow am brokering the deal, I want the dried mangoes.
Pay me in dried mangoes and cash.
I'd love a case of those a month, dude. They're the best. They're individually packaged, single serve, delicious dehydrated mango treats. And the only place I've seen them is probably make them for Meta.
Meta does so good with taking care of their employees for food and stuff on campus. Classic, it was way back in the day, they had game cabinets you sat in to play. And that's the exact vision I have with like demoing headsets at these events. Imagine if you could have bought one of those game cabinets for an affordable amount. Like you would have played that and went home with one, you know? The fact that, I don't know. If anyone from Meta's listening, VR headsets and wearables, you should have a Meta store booth at the
Ray-Ban would kill it. They already sell high-end stuff there. They got some vendors.
People go there to buy that stuff.
Yeah, it's no joke. Dude, my old sensei went there, and I go, how was the Big E, man? This was like years and years and years ago. And he goes, we had a good time. He goes, I spent $25,000. I go, what? What the hell did you buy, dude? He's like, I bought a porch, a whole
People
sunscreen.
buy campers.
RVs, campers,
That's what I'm
Corvettes.
Like
It is monstrous.
People would buy headsets. People would buy glasses. Crispy! Woo! I'm so happy we went live today.
Yeah.
I'm happy we go live every Sunday. We got Classy in here. We got Arlen in here. Well, he was in here to start, but I understand he had to run. Motherfuckers learn how to code and develop, you know? We got
Always getting sucked into the Matrix, dude.
We got Pedal Rebel in here.
style.
So we got Kugla. I love that Kugla has
Kugla's
become
been
like
coming-
a routine visitor.
It's kept coming back.
He's like Stewie to me. It's like I know him for these.
Oh, no, we heard from Stewie last week. He was driving. He was doing 80 miles an hour coming back from PA, I think.
I love our community, man.
It's the best.
It's so good. And Crispy in here. Crispy's an OG. That's for sure. Good
What
stuff.
time is it for Crispy?
He's in
9
BST.
o'clock?
Yeah, it's 9:12 right now.
Jeez.
Can you tell I work with UK people now? Like I just do the
already know.
conversions off the top of my head. A lot of people I've noticed that work in UK companies remote, it might as well be ET or PT time, you know?
And there's no real middle ground.
No.
You know?
Well, like if you work from Pacific time to BST, it's like ET is kind of in the middle, you know?
Could be worse, though.
Yeah.
Could be Australia.
Huge VR scene in UK, it feels like.
Pedal Rebel happens at version 81.
What? Jealous. I want
Unless there's something we're missing.
no, it says very clearly on the store page you need version 81. It's like the top line. I'm like, how did I miss this before? Because I went into the old one that they released and I couldn't find out how to record it. I'm like, oh, it's probably my headset limitation. And then I went into the store page on my headset and it didn't even let me open the app.
Okay.
And it said because you need version 81. I went, mother. I
So
wanna do
Pedal
Hyper-
Rebel, I've heard some mixed things. I don't have version 80. Well, I might. I'm going to check when I go home. But does it take a long time to actually scan the room properly? That's the one thing I'm really curious about. Is it like you got to like stand there for a minute per section? Because I did see someone post a scan of the room and they're like, oh, there's definitely went too fast. There's things that didn't scan. It was their room, but I guess there were things in the real world that weren't in the scan. That would probably creep me out worse. Like, where's my table? You know?
I went to the UFC Apex on there.
Yeah,
It was really cool. Woo, woo, we're up to 8 peoples in here. Thank you all. It's a Sunday. It's a Sunday
Kulak, I
afternoon.
got that last night playing Dungeons of Eternity.
What's that? Low memory, or but you were also using the experimental live camera on it, just for disclaimer.
No, that wasn't when I got it. I didn't even know I had received the message.
Oh,
When I dropped off, I looked at the.
I've heard the low memory is an operating system glitch on the current version.
Yeah, I don't blame the developer for it.
Because it's happened on a lot of games for you, actually, too.
Mm-hmm.
Especially ones that like aren't out yet and stuff like that. And not even.
There was one that wouldn't even let me open. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
So it's not just. I thought it was just me at first. They're like, how does my headset dying? But it's just something I thought they had fixed it, to be honest with you. Mm-hmm. But apparently not. because
it seems like an operating system level issue versus an individual app level issue.
Yeah, Kuga got it
In Underdog Boxing.
Underdog Boxing,
Which is a damn good game, too.
Ironman.
And Crispy, I don't know how good the Hyperscan is yet. I've not been able to try it because I'm stuck on version 79. I'm trying. I keep turning on my headset, turn it back on, hoping. Because, sometimes when you turn it on, it does the update. I'm trying everything.
Right.
Put on 3 different headsets, All version 79. What the hell's up with that? Must be my account.
They just don't want us having it.
I know.
Yeah, they know our rooms are messy.
Probably
what's crazy? Truthfully, not most creators, their recording space is the cleanest. You know who's probably got one of the cleanest I've ever seen in real life?
Who?
Mateo. No, his shit's organized.
I had to mute for that one.
You had me feeling like I said something wrong. I'm like, I didn't say nothing wrong. No,
surprised there wasn't plastic on the furniture,
Hey, Mateo. No,
I love Mateo.
His setup is like
that's someone
he doesn't need a
see
green
again
screen
this year.
He's got the beautiful D&D table.
Maybe we can do something.
He's got
with
the
him
D&D table you want.
Maybe we can do something with him for the Ruffathon. I mean, dude, the guy's not doing bad. I don't think he's gonna come to my house and think I'm the poorest dude in the world in comparison to what he's got. But I'll still have him over to do something for that.
I don't know where that came from.
What's up, Envy? Yeah, Crispy, you need version 81 to do the Hyperscape. Yep. You can do a previous. So they launched.
Pedal Rebel said it doesn't take too long to scan. Scan the room like normal, then a detail pass, then you redo the ceiling.
Okay. Only takes a couple minutes.
Okay.
Deal. And then we got Envy in the house. What up? But yeah, I went into the version that they put out a year ago, and I checked out, the Gordon Ramsay kitchen. I checked out the UFC Apex. Huge MMA fan, so being able to go into the UFC Apex was like,
I could smell the armpit.
Like I was visiting, Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. It was really cool.
I bet you that Apex is so super clean.
Mm-hmm. My brain, when I see something like Hyperscape, I'm just like, my brain's just going hyperactive with all the potential use cases you could do it. We talk about that a lot tomorrow's episode, like scanning museums and stuff like that and scanning small businesses.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much potential off of tech like that. And the fact that you'd be able to do it for $299 with a Quest headset, that's all you need to get a photorealistic scan of your room. That's massive.
Well, I think it's just funny how numb. I mean, I wasn't upset about it years ago, but like
up to 10 peeps. Whoa.
When there was the possibility that they thought maybe Meta could see your house, right?
And now people are willing.
Some people went like ape shit, like absolutely not. You will not see this black and white grainy. I mean, shit, Xbox is Connect, dude. Oh my god. But now we got color pass through, and they're giving you a program to say, hey, you can scan every nook and cranny. You can even share it with your friends. And everyone's like, this is the greatest.
Including me. I'm so hyped for it.
You can know the full layout of my house to know what door to come in and leave from.
I look at it more from like that small business standpoint.
Like from a marketing standpoint, it's brilliant.
Like I said with the Big E.
Use caution.
When you're doing your own home. Yeah.
If you do it in your home and you're like, I love living alone in the woods, let me just post you my aerial photo for my drone footage. Well, now I'll post you this.
The coffee shop near your house.
Yeah.
Imagine if they could have a scan of that and put it on Google Maps. And like, so you could click on it and then you go through your.
Do better than that. I'll show up at the coffee shop with my headset and go give me free coffee for a month. Once a week, I'll fucking scan it and give you the photo.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
But my point is that you see there's so much value.
No, as a business owner, depending on what you're, there's, you're an accountant, you're probably not going to want that. You're like, oh man, that looks miserable.
But then, it would kind of give you incentive as well to browse listings through your headset too, like for you to see what businesses near you look like. And
and it's to scale. So in theory,
what's a trampoline park look like? Look like, mini golf courses. Like there's so much value to it. So that's where my brain goes. I go like the commercial small business side, and these services do exist that do like 3D immersive walkthroughs of your business, but they cost like $1,000.
Same thing with the drone fly-throughs. Mm-hmm. Love when real estate agents it starts in the way out.
Yeah,
in the
you said
field.
real estate too.
Yeah, dude. Real estate's the easy no-brainer.
Be able to browse houses. All you need
other
is a
things
headset.
will come and go. Houses are forever.
This one I saw and I was like, my brain only went to positive possible things to do with it.
I did think that too, but I also know that there is an underside too much. And it's like that with anything. You put too much info on Facebook.
Yeah, don't share your room.
people,
unless you're okay with it. But I agree with exactly what you're saying there.
yeah, just use, some smart, just like people who go on Facebook and fill out all those little things like
my favorite color. I was born in this city.
What was your first pet's name?
What was your mother's maiden name?
A month later, but people do them all day long, and then they share them,
and then they go, "How did I get hacked?"
I don't know how I got hacked
because you answered all of your security questions in public posts.
Yeah, didn't even have to take it from you. You gave it to them.
Yeah,
dude, scams are. Do you know the scams that are scaring me the most now are the AI ones?
Oh, where they call you and pretend to be a relative.
If it sounds like your relative. If I call you and I'm like, yo, man, you fucking send me $20, I'm gonna, you probably believe it.
Yeah, you get a call from a relative asking weird stuff, hang up and call them back from the number that you know.
I told Tracy, I said, moving forward, this was like a week ago, I said, I want a code word. I want a universal code word that we can say to each other.
And that word is
that AI won't know. So that if you ever get a weird call from me,
say banana hammock.
I can say, yeah, Princess Consuela banana hammock. I can that was from Friends. That but you need that. And you need that with your family. You're supposed to even have that with your employer. If you get a phone call from your boss saying, hey, make sure to cut that PO for whatever, call your boss. It's like the days of believing it are over. The tomato plant is 5 feet something inches.
Oh my God.
It's she's on.
Tomatoes do really good in our area, by the way.
Yeah.
Like I have too many tomatoes.
They'll come back.
My girlfriend was talking about maybe killing the plant just because we're so overwhelmed with them.
You can't. You'd have to take the soil.
I know they come back.
Yeah, they autogen.
Well, just stopping it for the year. I mean.
So it is a Roma tomato. Not any of them are ripe.
How'd you find out? For sure, just by visual.
Take one guess.
Okay.
Chat.
Took a picture and said what type of.
I took a picture early on in development, and it gave me 3 variants it could be, which was cherry, Roma, or just standard. Too early to tell. And then a week later, I did it. It's like, that's a Roma. And then I did it again, and it's almost like, why are you bugging me, dude?
I told you it's a Roma.
Go back to our conversation a week ago. That's
what,
a
you
Roma.
Want to take a picture of the seed and send it to me next, brother?
It's
I'm going to tell you again, it's a Roma.
Yeah. So I got over 15 currently ripening and growing, and she doesn't want to stop.
Dude, they don't in our area. Tomatoes do so good in our area.
So I should have enough seeds. What's cool is I'm going to have enough to eat too. So at least half of them will go for seeds.
You don't really get in trouble flying with seeds domestically in the United States. Big no-no. Going on an international flight and stuff. But
you got to keister that.
Remember when we got grass seed sent? A game sent, I won't say which game or anything. They sent us a press package, and in it came grass seed, so you could plant a grass plant.
Not in the U.S., you won't.
There was a nice letter from the U.S. Department of Agriculture where the seed was using the word incinerated, saying that we found your seeds, that we didn't order or anything. They were just unknowingly sent to us, and saying we have incinerated them. I always laugh at that. Incinerate, they burned it.
I knew a retired detective shipped a box of Cubans from Cuba to himself, and like a month later, got a call from.
Were they like, you want to come pick it up and claim it's your package?
100%. I've called them up and they're like, yo.
That's what they do, yeah.
We got your box of Cubans, and if you'd like to come down here and retrieve them, we'd be happy to give them to you. He's like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, you can keep that. I never ordered anything,
I had a friend, he didn't really know better at the time. He just knew you couldn't. So he was under the impression you couldn't buy anything from Cuba. He didn't understand other countries sell things from Cuba that aren't under ours, but technically you can't bring those in just because you could have them. Some of the Caribbean's like that. So he was like, this is great. I'll never be able to get Cubans again. I'll buy a box. And he bought a box, shoved it in his suitcase. Dude,
probably wrote it on the claims form when he flew back in.
Didn't write nothing on no claims form.
Oh, that's even worse than when
again, didn't really know nothing. Yeah. Wicked young. Aruba. I think it was Aruba. Came right in.
Oh, wow. Good for him.
Yeah, put it in his, the bag they take.
Well,
he didn't know.
I had a Momo moment like that when I went to Budapest. I've talked about this before. Where I got a bunch of sausages. I got beef sausage, I got pork sausage, and I got horse sausage. And on the flight back in, they give you a form saying, did you buy anything or did you visit any farms? Because, even just having soil on your shoes is can lead to, microorganisms that shouldn't be in your area. So I was like, shit, yeah, I did. I am bringing some food back. I got some cheese. I wrote that. That was no issue. And I was like, I got beef sausage, I got pork sausage, I got horse sausage. I land. Me and another gentleman that had a reindeer jacket, which he was like, I don't know why I thought this was okay for me to fucking wear a reindeer jacket back from Iceland. And U.S. Department of Agriculture pulled us aside and said, you absolutely cannot bring meat back from another country, but the beef and pork you have to throw out, and they were nice Hungarian sausages. You want to talk about a food that a country does good? Hungary does sausages good, like smoked sausage. So I had to throw away the beef and pork one. And they said, but we're looking at the rules, and it doesn't say anything about horse, so you can keep the horse. I've always found that weird.
I'm sure if it was possum or squirrel, they'd let you keep it too.
Yeah.
They're like,
it was literally just because it was beef or pork, and it says
pig or cow.
But like, no, I was like, is it really okay to bring the horse? Did you guys just not write that? I think
it just wasn't in the rules.
You just didn't think of it. But like, for every reason, the beef or pork wouldn't be okay. The horse wouldn't be okay too, you know?
It shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Should fall under the same.
Yeah. So my point, how we got here is I was going to say, you can't fly internationally with those aroma seeds, but I mean, we meet up any people in the United States, right?
We go to PAX East.
Yeah, you can hand out some.
Stewie's from Boston.
Some space tomato plants. Maybe
or the
next
Boston
year.
area.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was getting at with that. That's how we led down there.
Well,
we won't fly with them.
We'll put them in the old school little nickel bag.
Like a dime. Yeah, no joke. No.
Couple little seeds, and we'll tape it to the business card.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
They're just tomato seeds, dude. Mm-hmm. I mean, and even if it wasn't tomato seed and it was the other seed, pound salt. You can ship those.
And make sure save a healthy amount for yourself to regrow, and in case that there's any issues with the ones you plant. I'm so proud of you for that, man. ISS
dude,
space tomato plants.
See how small that little guy was? That guy was so. When I initially
guy or girl?
It's a girl.
It's a girl.
It has to be.
She's giving the fruit. The fruit.
She's giving me all the little edible babies there. When I first got the email that we had the plants available, I went and looked, and the table was gone, which is, pretty typical. Anytime there's over 100 people that work there. So anytime somebody's like, oh, there's food left over, I don't even look. Because I already know it's going to be.
That email hit everyone's inbox.
A homeless guy wouldn't eat what they leave left, right? It's bad. Like, and some people abuse it.
Be lucky if you can find some bone marrow left.
There's people who leave with a box of food. It's wicked selfish, but what are you going to do?
Yeah, and then meanwhile, other employees don't even get anything.
Correct. I stay in my lane. So admittingly, I was a little sad about the space plant because I was like psyched up about it. And then the next day, I'm walking out back, and I'm like, someone brought one back. And they brought it back because you see the condition it was in. They were probably like, thing's never going to grow. I don't even know why I took it, which is kind of dickish too. Because the reality is it just needed to be put.
It's life.
Dude, they didn't even have good holes under it. It was going to get choked out. It just needed dirt.
Mm-hmm. Dirt and love.
It's established. Oh no, I had to zip tie it. It's so.
Well, you got a good green thumb too.
Yeah.
You definitely do better at growing stuff than me. That's a strong spot of yours.
Done a few rounds. Done a few rounds with.
You're a good gardener. You're a good gardener. That's all we'll say.
Medicinal, whatever.
But the tomato plant, yeah, that thing was gonna, based off of like the extremes that you've grown plants, like a tomato plant, one single tomato plant, you're like, I'll bring this thing back from the dead.
Because tomatoes, like,
they're hardy. Like they're
dude,
pretty
tomatoes
good.
are so hardy. It. I would encourage, if people have never done this, just do it. It's freaking great. Just take some solo cups, throw dirt in it, go out there, hack a leg off your tomato plant, stick it in the dirt, and walk away. It'll self root. You can clone a tomato plant with like nothing. You don't need special lights, nothing. Just you got one, you got as many as you want.
And like, at least in our area, I imagine it's nothing special about our area. Like, they grow so much. Like,
dude, Colombia,
it overwhelms.
You can perpetually grow it forever.
One single tomato plant, like, it's too many tomatoes for me and my girlfriend.
A cherry plant too.
Cherry tomato plant. They're endless.
Thousands of them.
I just eat them all day. Every time I walk by, you just rinse them, eat a couple tomatoes.
I like the orange tomatoes. Yeah. Orange tomatoes are good. Get that nice sweet.
Well, you really see how many. It's like,
and
man,
beans
they don't use a lot of these because like not all of them look perfect, but they only sell perfect ones when you go to the store.
Cucumbers too. That's another. Yeah,
cucumbers is another one that just works in our area. Yeah, we do good there. There's other things we can't really
good
grow.
Farmers, welcome to the farmer show out here in Maine. I'm going to teach you how to till the field.
Yeah, but tomato. I mean, hey, look, I love cherry tomatoes. They're definitely my favorite. Remember, I used to eat them by the frickin'.
Just grab a handful.
Man.
I like anything that you can eat a bunch. It's not like a big fat.
They're not
tomato.
as acidic-y to me
no.
as bigger. I've noticed, for me personally, the bigger the tomato, the more like likely it is to give heartburn or something like that. Whereas like a cherry tomato, it's almost sweet. It's like very like light.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. Like I can't.
Well, it is a fruit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it should be a little
The most veggie of all fruits, but it's a fruit.
I remember reading a story way back when on a tomato plant that was growing in a town next to the town hall, and no one would eat it because no one knew you could eat it. And they thought if you ate it, you would die.
Because it's red.
Fucking red berries. So this guy's like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to eat one. And it turned into a whole thing. They made a whole day of this guy's going to show. He's like, this guy's going to kill himself in front of everyone. And he went up there and fucking didn't die. And then everyone was like, oh shit, we can eat these. But someone has to be that first of everything, dude, to know like, oh yeah, you don't want to eat that. That guy died, you know? But yeah, he took one for the team.
I've been making, well, my girlfriend has to give full credit, not me. Been making a bunch of pasta sauce and stuff with cherry tomatoes. They work really good for it.
You know what?
That came from Kugel. He said like cherry tomatoes make good even for making pasta. Like hell yeah, they're amazing in pasta.
You'll love this because you know your grandfather well. So he would take his tomatoes and he'd puree
what a great
the shit out of
mind,
them.
you know.
So I'm thinking, I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm making pasta sauces. I go, okay. So I'm thinking he's going to take out the Tupperware dish and fill up random dishes of just the tomato shit, you know?
Maybe freeze some. And
no, he takes out the gallon freezer bag and he pours like so many cups in it. And then he takes all the air out and flattens it out flat. So it's this thin layer of tomato sauce, but there's like 2-3 cups in there. And then he takes another bag and fills it up, and he makes a stack of these thin tomato sauce
bags,
filled,
yeah.
And then he puts them in the freezer so they don't take up a lot of space. And I was like, how come you're doing that? He's like, well, I only put the amount that I really need for pasta. I don't want to throw the others away. So we can just take out one
that's smart.
Gallon bag, flat sleeve of, I was like,
really
you know
takes
what?
up any space.
I'm like,
that's cool.
I'm stealing that one. But
That's
you know
a
how
good
he
one.
thinks. He's a little.
He's a genius.
He's a little eccentric. Yeah, he's an eccentric genius. A little broken. Like, no, he's legit. I can't.
I'd say of our direct Ruffy lineage, he's probably like the greatest mind in there. Not to shit on ourselves either.
Dude, I won't try.
I'd be hard pressed if you tried to push back on me on that.
When I got, I won't mention
the way his brain works, mine just doesn't.
I watched a room full of engineers who had a problem with
staircase.
Obama's helicopter staircase railing would cause pinching if grabbed wrong. And so he's literally in jeans and a t-shirt. We literally pull up in the hangar.
He's a very good at his job.
Yeah,
that's why he's in that situation.
Very
that's not
established in CNC aerospace and all that shit. And basically, if you've flown in the air, you've flown with parts of his. That's just the way it is, including the military. Huge. But so he pulls up. I'm like, what are we doing? He's like, we just got to stop here. I got to check something out. They're having a problem. It wasn't his problem. He just wanted to look at it. So they're all huddled over. They're looking at this arm off.
Peace out, Classy.
Take care, Classy. Off the helicopter, and freaking, I see him lean over.
Thanks for stopping in too.
Mention a couple of things, and then like the 4 dudes all look at each other, and they start writing shit down. And then he gets in the truck, and I'm like, "What's up?" He goes, problem solved." I go, "What was the problem?" He goes, "Just the way they chose that the thing would fold up. I just didn't have to be that way, and like didn't have to do nothing, like touch anything." Take anything apart.
It's life experience right there.
Dude's a
genius.
Excellent. Yeah, genius. I love his toys he builds. Man.
Yeah.
Like contraptions. Nothing's
your dip boxes. You'll never have a better dip box than you have.
No.
For demoing, for
but that's
sampling
the way
dips.
He does shit.
Yeah, it's
it can't be
above
done
and
the best
beyond.
it can be done. Don't do it.
I'd be almost scared to ask him for input on how we should do our studio.
We'd never have a studio.
I'd be scared. VR augments, or V-ragments, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing wrong, I'm kind of guessing here. He said, chat, I'm late. Has there been any talks about Quantum Void or Peak VR? I'm planning on checking out both Quantum Void and Of Lies and Rain this week. Both of those titles are killing me that I haven't been in yet. So, no, not yet. But maybe next week I'll have some opinions on it, you know?
Somehow over the past 2 weeks.
We've just been busy. I mean, especially with the Big E.
When I was even telling him, like, dude, the amount of shit that I haven't even opened
Me
yet
too.
is hurting.
Was so glad to get some time into Arc and Age. I need to do more. Same with Zix. So glad. Those are two games we're probably going to talk more about next week. Oh, but then Unseen Diplomacy comes out this week too. So I think next week is this week.
Has anyone played Unseen Diplomacy, the first one? I'm very curious what their thoughts were. I did not.
He said, his name's just Fragments. He said, thanks for being considerate. My name's Damien. People call me Daniel, Darren all the time. People know my name is Damien and spell it wrong. Like, I can message somebody. It says how to spell my name. They will message me back saying, hi, Damien, with an A-N at the end or something. So, yeah, I kind of take, people's names and stuff serious. I pronounce names wrong all the time, but I like to at least, even if it's just a username, I understand the respect element there. And Crispy said he's been playing Quantum Void pretty good. Yeah, Quantum Void and Of Lies and Rain, those are my two I haven't gotten to yet that are killing me. But I played a lot of Zix. Zix is great. We'll do some more opinions on it when I just want to do more co-op with you. Mm-hmm. I don't want to talk about it without you. That's a co-op game. It's like Titan Isles. I don't want to talk about Titan Isles without you,
Titan Isles are good, dude.
Titan Isles is about to come out next week, too. And then...
That's going to be... I'm watching that.
Between Zix and Titan Isles, like, two really good co-op roguelites. Like, let's go. And then... Quantum Void and Of Lies and Rain, I'd need to go in there. And then Arcanage, like I said, I did a bit of the tutorial. I did some of level 1. I need to do more of it, but like Arcanage is a game that understands what makes VR great. And I've heard Quantum Void and Of Lies and Rain are some of the two more visually impressive games on the Quest. So I'm excited, man. Like, there's so many good games coming out at the end of this year. Holiday season is always packed for VR, and I think there's going to be even more great stuff. Deadpool's coming. Mm-hmm. Star Wars is coming next month. Like I said, Titan Isles, Zix just came out. Arcanage, Of Lies and Rain.
They did show Deadpool at a Connect.
Yeah.
Which was kind of cool.
I'm surprised they didn't do even more of it because it's Deadpool. And from what I've seen in the trailers and stuff, I think Neil Patrick Harris is going to nail it. I'm a Neil Patrick Harris fan, so I'm biased. But I think he's going to do really good there.
Loved him in Harold and Kumar.
Dude, Neil Patrick Harris
one
is
of the best roles ever.
Classic, all-time guy.
He's earned his spot in Hollywood.
Yeah. Peace out, Pedal Rebel. Thank you for coming in. Don't forget, we have another Ruff Talk VR gaming showcase in winter if you want to participate. Rebel. Same as always, free to participate. We do our best,
Yeah.
With sponsorship spots available. So we have, what's that? What are you going to say?
Oh, he's coming out. He's going on the store soon, too.
Yeah, he said he's going to make the store page live for like wish list
official...
He said early 2026 he's aiming for
official release.
Yeah. I don't know if that's early access, full launch, or anything, but I'm excited to get in there. The game had my attention.
We'll
definitely give it the love it deserves and everything. But so many good games coming out at the end of this year. I don't want to hear that VR is dead or like there's too much for me to play.
Usually the people who say it aren't the ones playing it. So
Dungeons of Eternity had that massive content update. We took Nova into the
dog is bad
into the combat area.
Ass, dude.
Nova is awesome. Me and you we spent like 10 minutes talking about like where it might lead to. Just off of that one mechanic, your brain said maybe you'll come across her in the dungeon and you better have a bone on it. And I said, I like the idea a lot more that we were going to bring her in.
That dog will mess you up, dude. There's no defense against that. You see what it does in the combat area?
Dude.
Just shreds.
Ooh. I was like, damn, Nova not fucking around. Well, we're approaching an hour on the live. We should probably wrap up soon. Not that we won't do longer than an hour. It's just we're a little behind schedule today. We did a lot of back end talking.
No, today. I gotta go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
Get shit ready for tonight.
We get in person together once a week. So like sometimes we're like, we're going to start recording fast, but then it's like, there's this to talk about. I don't want to say business wise, because it's not like but podcast wise, with like planning and stuff like that, especially with big events like the showcase, the Ruffathon. So we were a little behind schedule today. So we should probably wrap up soon as we approach the hour, but always appreciate these lives. It's like, I genuinely look forward to it. Like sometimes we're like, we got to wrap up the episode because like, we got to hit this live. It's fun hanging out with everyone here.
No, I like it. New people jump in.
Yeah, like
Return
Fragments,
people come in.
Kugla, Crispy, NV, Pedal Rebel, Classy. Always appreciate Classy's input. We had Arlen in here at the start. I'm sure that there's been other people that just, not everybody chats. I don't always go in people's chat when I'm up in the video.
I typically won't.
I'm a silent watcher. I'm a little bit of the wallflower.
You're a lurker.
Yes. But as always, though, that's flew by. I can't believe we started this at just a little past 3:45. Thank you to everyone that always tunes in, listens, hangs out with us. We appreciate you all so much. Thank you to the people that listen episode after episode. Stay tuned for 2 big events coming through the end of the year. November 1st, the Ruffathon event, which I'm so excited for. We got KC in the house. Always appreciate his comments as well. So we got Ruffathon coming on Saturday, November 1st.
Who's going to show up next? Walkabout and Spoon?
Oh, dude, that would be like the... that would be the... Like, we'll say another 5, So Ruffathon on November 1st on Saturday. That's to help put us less in the red regarding this massive studio renovation we're doing. We're moving from a room in my house, getting evicted from the house. I'm not getting evicted from my living space. That's being silly saying we're moving the studio because it's taken up a room in my house for 4.5 years. We're going to be going into my garage, but my garage is like half finished. So we're finishing it up. Insulation, walls, floor, ceiling, the whole shebang. And then we're building a physical studio area. So the Ruffathon is to give some entertainment and hopefully, like the old school telethons, fundraise a bit. So we'll have some good incentive there. We were joking about gin and tonics, but we won't do that. If we do a gin and tonic, it's for fun.
I'll do one for $1,000.
That's a deal. Deal.
Every $1,000, I'll do a gin and tonic.
Deal.
Because I'm pretty guaranteed I won't be drinking a lot of gin.
If we drink more than 3 gin and tonics, I'm fucking
Someone
happy.
wants to come in hot.
Yeah.
Then
so be it. You'll see us rolling out shot glasses,
But I think that's a nice celebratory. I don't know.
Every
YouTube's
1,000.
stance on. We just won't.
Non-alcoholic gin and tonics.
Yeah, mocktails.
Mocktails, we'll say.
Wink, wink.
Nudge, nudge. And then, so stay tuned for that. The Ruffathon, Saturday, November 1st. We're going to be doing giveaways, developer interviews, live streaming, hanging out. We're going to do our news episode live. And it's going to be to try to kind of telethon, fundraise as much as we can.
I heard Vince McMahon's going to do the intro.
No, Bruce Buffer. Remember we had Bruce Buffer before?
Yeah,
I would do that again.
To me, that's
sponsorship money well spent,
As long as Bruce is Bruce, I'll do it.
And then we also have the Ruff Talk VR gaming showcase coming this December. December 13th, Saturday, December 13th. I had a little mini stroke out right there.
You scared me.
I know. I was like, shit, what's the date?
Where are you, dude?
Saturday. Am I in Stanford, Connecticut? No. Ruffathon, Saturday, November 1st. Ruff Talk VR Gaming Showcase, the 13th. If you're a listener of the show and you want to help us solidify this studio, stay tuned for the Ruffathon event there. We'll have our full goal list that we want to hit and everything like that. And then also, stay tuned for the Ruff Talk VR Gaming Showcase. We're going to be showing off a bunch of new and updated games coming through the end of 2025 and 2026. Doing our best to promote the industry. And if you're a developer interested in partaking, we have spots open and we have sponsorship slots. You can find those both by visiting the link in our show notes or episode description. Fill out that form and we'll get in touch. Anything else you want to say before I wrap this baby up?
Damn, that's a lot. Follow the link.
Yes. Thank you all for tuning in, and we will check you out next week. Actually, stay tuned for tomorrow's episode.
Yeah, have a good rest of the weekend. It just goes so quick.
Dude, this was almost an hour. We were live
So
for 53 minutes. How?
Let me tell you, Ruffathon's going to go fast.
It is, dude. If that's 53 minutes,
I say 24 hours for a reason.
I could do 12 of those.
I'm muting this. I'm going to get real loud.